Hi, I'm Jill Stoll. Every day I talk to parents who are literally at their wits' end, trying to cope, to hold on, to manage and help their kids survive school. Trying to find answers is frustrating and can feel extremely lonely. As a public school special education teacher with a master's degree, I just knew there had to be something more that could be done for students who struggle in school. Whether they were diagnosed with learning disabilities, attention deficit disorder, dyslexia, or just working too hard or too long to get the job done, I was sure that there must be answers that weren't being explored or taught at school. The heartbreak for me was watching kids and their families suffer. I'm talking about kids with average and sometimes much higher than average intelligence, spending hours and hours on homework and then failing anyway. And in spite of their best efforts, people seem to think that they're lazy or unmotivated. Eventually, many of these students just give up. The rest kind of limp through school, their self-esteem slowly crushed and their potential wasted. It is devastating to these students and can even tear families apart. So 25 years ago, I left the schools in search of something better, some real answers to help unlock the intelligence and competence hidden inside these kids. I discovered three things. First, about 30% of students in school have some difficulty with learning. Second, there are underlying processing skills such as memory, attention, auditory and visual processing, a whole slew of processing skills that support learning, that develop pretty automatically in about 70% of the population, but don't fully develop in about 30% of the kids in school. And the third thing is that in spite of popular belief, these challenges really can be corrected. These underlying skills can be taught, the brain can be retrained. So the struggles that students are having in school can be permanently corrected. They don't have to live with this pain and frustration. In the past 25 years, we have helped over 4,000 students and families to overcome the devastation of learning problems. Our students have gone from special education or struggling hours every night with homework to graduating with honors, to college, and many have even gotten master's or doctorate degrees. Here is my promise to you. There are real and permanent solutions to learning problems. And I want to do everything I can to help you first to understand, and second, to get the help you're looking for. To get started right now, there are three things you can do. First, sign up to get our twice-a-month newsletter, which will give you insight and understanding about learning problems and what can be done. Second, you will receive instructions about how to immediately download the Fix Learning Skills Manifesto, which outlines learning problems, what is currently being done, and what can be done. And finally, you'll be put on a list to be the very first to be notified before the release of my new book, At Wit's End, A Parent's Guide to Ending the Struggle, Tears, and Turmoil of Learning Disabilities. Every day, I hear stories from parents about what learning problems are doing to their children and their families. It breaks my heart to hear them when I know that there are very real answers out there. Simply fill out the form below. I promise I won't spam you. Get started today so that you and your child don't have to live with the pain and frustration one day longer.